Hello, collective. Let me check something. There we go. Let's see what your reading will be about today. You're about to receive some sort of information through a text message. Someone wants to communicate with you, deliver some sort of news to you. That could also be an email, a letter, a phone call, just the Ace of Swords, just some sort of message. Let's see what this message will be about. Intuition. So it seems like you already know what's going on. You have a gut feeling. You might have very strong spiritual capabilities. So there's an anticipatory energy, almost like a sixth sense, that is telling you that something is coming towards you, something important, a person. Could be, or an opportunity is also what I'm getting for some of y'all. Could be walking towards you at the moment. Let's get some more information. So the information isn't coming out as easily as it usually comes out. Reconciliation. Let me get it. Thank you, clarifier, for that. Spiritual awakening. So again, I was speaking of your spirituality earlier, how it's increasing, your spiritual capabilities are increasing, and it feels like you already know. Maybe we are going through a Mercury retrograde, a strong one. I think it's in Pisces too. At the moment. So past energies, this is the time where past energies come back into your life almost to test you, is what I'm hearing. So you might be feeling this already, that past energies want to come back into your life to reconcile with you. They want a second chance because they miss you. They want to get back together. This could be friendships, family, and romantic situations. For some of y'all, very select few of the people listening to this reading, this is someone you divorced because the truth came to light. Some sort of truth, could be a betrayal, cheating, just hiding money or stuff like that. This is a very select few of you. But in any case, confession of some sort. This text message is about a confession. It's about feelings being confessed to you, and that is coming out. Oh, there's 2 cards, and that's the last card. There's 3 cards, actually. Let me get it real quick. I freaking knew it. I freaking knew that it was not just going to be about past relationships. So I just got a picture in my head. Because there's more than one energy in your energy at the moment. This collective has been channeled before. I've channeled this collective before, where you're being pushed or pulled and pushed from both the past. You're being pulled and the future is pulling you as well, which is kind of making it feel like you're standing still when it comes to love and such. But what I'm getting is, the immediate picture I was getting was that this collective will be at a party or a gathering, some sort of social gathering. This could even be online. And at that party, at that gathering, you will meet both old energies as well as new energies coming into your life. A soulmate connection, a twin flame connection, some sort of soul connection is coming to fruition again this year. I'm hearing this year specifically, so it could be from now until December. Something is going to happen when it comes to a new soulmate. And I just randomly got the message that when it comes to the soulmate relationship, it will be the last thing happening this year. So you will go through all this toxicity first, where you talk to your exes, where you finally learn that lesson, and at the end of it, you will meet your soulmate, basically. But obviously, different scenarios apply to different people, so take it as it resonates. Now that we have ooh, she came out immediately, and I'm gonna take him as well. Now that we got the gist of your reading out of the way, let's see what wants to come out. I got the Queen of Swords coming out immediately. This is you. You're very in control of yourself at the moment. You're very direct with your communication, which is why you don't like secrecy when it comes to speaking your mind, speaking your truth, right? Which is why you also cut these people out immediately. Same for the collective I'm channeling that got a divorce. So this is the person that you divorced, wanting to get a piece of the pie again, basically wants to get back into your life, and you made a clear-cut boundary there. You said, hell no. You're very clear-minded and perceptive in a sense that you don't romanticize certain things. You take everything for what it is, and what you got in the past was not enough. Even then you realize that, but now you're even stronger. You've come out of this phase in your life, or these relationships from the past, very independent. You really value your independence, and that you don't lose yourself in a relationship is what I'm hearing. There's these energies, and this is both your past energies as well as your soulmate. Actually, I'm gonna pull some cards for your soulmate, but what I'm getting immediately, the energy surrounding you, they admire you, they put you on a pedestal, they understand your maturity and your intellect, and they want to achieve that too, is what I'm hearing. So they're more immature than you, these energies around you, both the ones from the past and the ones from the future. But the ones from the future are taking it as inspiration to kind of better themselves, to get to the level to where you are. So they see you as a mentor, they see you as someone to look up to, they don't want to disappoint you, they're going to work hard to gain your approval and like your praise, is what I'm hearing. While the past energies that like your energy but are a little bit immature compared to you, they feel insecure because of that. They want to pull you down. Think the crab analogy. They want to pull you down in the shit bucket instead of seeing you ascend and reach heights that they don't believe themselves to be capable of reaching. So they are a little bit insecure. They might make you feel bad. How dare you move on? You're not very loyal, like stuff like that. But in the end, they're just envious. They're just envious. Let's see. Because you already know these past energies, I'm gonna be so honest, I'm not gonna focus on them. I'm gonna focus on this energy that you're pulling in here. Virgo and Aries might be relevant. So I spoke of your independence already, and this is not just in the material sense, but also the work you put in over the years when it comes to your mental fortitude. Like, you have an entire empire in your head when it comes to your intellect, when it comes to your experiences, when it comes to your cognition, right? And now this inner world is being manifested in the material plane realm, whatever. You're becoming someone that can take care of themselves to the point where they can even take care of their loved ones, where even your loved ones will benefit from the riches that you have, both spiritually and materially. You're now gaining not just mental independence, but also material and financial independence. You'll be rewarded by spirit and by your own hard work. And you have so much. This is almost starting capital, like Startkapital is what we say in German. The sum of money you need to start a new endeavor is what I'm hearing, or like a new business. It's just something like that, right? You will be distracted by all this empire planning for your future that you will not see your as almost a childhood sweetheart. But this is not a childhood sweetheart to most of y'all, this soulmate. It's more so someone who will make it easier for you, first of all, to not feel shame or ridiculous for having certain needs, physical needs, like wanting to feel touched, wanting to feel loved. As a Queen of Swords, you might prefer mind over matter. But this person is going to bring you back into your body to find balance between your mind and your body. And there's also a lot of inner child healing, inner child wound healing when it comes to the soulmate. They don't want to disclose any information, like very detailed information, not gonna lie. It feels like we got the Eight of Cups coming out. They don't want you to be disappointed. They might not be your type. Again, they felt a little bit more immature than you are, but I am not getting that energy. This could just be their own insecurities that they don't want to show you. They don't want you to know that they even have insecurities because they're scared that might give you the ick. Currently, your soulmate is balancing certain things in their life. This is just what's happening in their life at the moment while you're going through all of this. Before you meet at a party, basically, they're trying to manage their time. They might be in just a second. Sorry about that. So your soulmate might be also in the planning stage, but before they move into this planning stage, they're trying to prioritize the duties in their life at the moment. So they're trying to manage their time, balance between all the responsibilities they have. And what also came out as the last card is the Knight of Cups. So even if they don't have as much experience as you do, also loving themselves, I think you are very far ahead when it comes to your self-love journey, and they're trying to keep up with that. They are a very romantic person, very charming and creative at the core inside of them, and I think they're following their heart for the first time in a long while right now. So this seems the intentions are all positive when it comes to this relationship. There's not enough energy yet to predict more, is what I want to say, without moving into territory where it could be interpreted differently. Very abstract, but yeah, that's what I'm getting for now. So you have a lot to look forward to. This is normal Mercury retrograde energy, so just as a warning. Anyway, that's your reading. See you in the next one.